The Power Rangers team almost always have 5 members, and then another ranger joins, and they call that person the 6th Ranger. After several years in the franchise, it no longer matters how many Rangers are in the team. When a new Ranger arrives and is different from the rest of the group, they call him the 6th Ranger. The difference of the 6th Ranger from the rest of the group is several things, but not all 6th Rangers have all these requirements. The 6th Ranger sometimes has a different uniform. They also have unique and powerful weapons. They also sometimes have a different morpher than the rest of the group, and they are almost always lone rangers who arrive at the right time to save the situation. The Megazords of these Rangers can fight alone, and sometimes they can combine with the Megazord to form a more powerful machine. I want to start with a Ranger a little controversial because it's a very different case from the other Rangers. I'm talking about Jason as the Golden Ranger in Aion. This power was used by 2 different people, Jason and Trey. In this case I am going to name Jason since I really liked his participation, and it was what made the Golden Ranger so outstanding. The power of the Golden Ranger is so great that not everyone can have this power as it is for beings from other planets. Even so, Jason was able to carry this power and be a great Golden Ranger. The Golden Ranger's weapon, the Golden Power Staff, is a very powerful weapon that can be used for melee battles, throw energy, be used as a morpher, and can also enlarge the Ranger to fight giant enemies. In addition, this staff is also used to transfer the Golden Ranger's powers to other people. Basically, it is a multi-purpose weapon. This other 6th Ranger is the newest of the franchise, and he is the last Ranger of Dino Fury. Aion is a Ranger who was already part of the first Dino Fury team but was asleep in a capsule and was awakened by a Morphin master. This is why he arrives at the end to join the rest of the new Dino Fury team. But he arrives with many problems. In the past, the Dino Fury Rangers had problems, and Aion was not happy with Zyto's leadership. This is why when he comes to the new team, he wants to be the leader. Even so, Zyto proved that he is the leader and that he can lead the team to victory. So, why choose this 6th Ranger? This Golden Ranger can learn from his mistakes, mature, and move on quickly. He has unique abilities and can also be the leader of any Ranger team, as he has slowly been able to learn and mature. This Ranger's weapon, the Mosa Blaster, is also his morpher and has a very futuristic design despite being a Ranger from the past. Another 6th Ranger that everyone loves is Trent, the White Ranger from Dino Thunder, who has a very similar story to Tommy Oliver, as he started out as a villain and then became part of the Ranger team. This Ranger has one of the most amazing costumes in the entire history of the franchise and has always been loved by the fans. He was a Ranger who had many difficult situations, but despite all that he was strong and managed to be a great 6th Ranger. This Ranger is a great example of the Dino Thunder team having 4 Rangers and Trent being number 5, but still being recognized as a 6th Ranger. The next 6th Ranger is Eric Myers, who is known as the Quantum Ranger. We can start by saying that he has the best nickname in the entire franchise, Quantum Ranger. He grew up in a poor family where he had to fight for everything and became resentful of those born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Although many do not understand this character, I think he had to fight against everything to earn his place. He is even the only Ranger to have dual recognition, as he is recognized in the franchise as both a 6th Ranger and a Red Ranger. His recognition as a Red Ranger we were able to see in the Forever Red chapter, which was only created for the Rangers who were officially Red. In addition to all this, Eric has one of the most powerful weapons in history, the Quantum Defender. I think the greatest 6th Ranger of all time is pretty predictable, since everyone knows it's Tommy Oliver. The first 6th Ranger in history and the only one who has transcended to being the leader of several teams. Tommy Oliver started out as the 6th Ranger in Mighty Morphin as the Green Ranger, who started out as a villain and then joined the Ranger team. After that he became the White Ranger and leader of the team, replacing Jason, who is considered the best leader ever by many fans. When Tommy started, he was a great threat to the Rangers, even almost destroying them. As an ally of the Power Rangers, we could see that he was an important piece in the team, as he was willing to share his Green Ranger power with other Rangers to help them heal or continue in battle. As a Green Ranger, Tommy had his Dragon Dagger, which he used to fight melee or to summon his Dragon Sword. This sword is very powerful and was a great ally in the team, as he helped defeat many enemies. Then, Tommy stopped being the 6th Ranger and was leader of several teams as a White, Red, and Black Ranger. In all that time he had very powerful weapons and was one of the best leaders of the franchise. We could go on all day mentioning different Rangers, as the 6th Ranger has always been special in any season. Mention in the comments which are your favorite 6th Rangers. You should think about their style, their costume, their weapons, and everything that Ranger could influence the team. If you want to be a 6th Ranger, like this video, and subscribe to this channel to be part of the Power Rangers.